I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not wasting no time. I'm not doing this all season with the Lakers. I'm giving them probably 3 to 5 chances and then I'm out. I'm sorry, LeBron. I'm out. I'm giving them 3 strikes. And Darwin Ham already did strike one. I like Austin Reaves. He can play. I don't care what none of y'all say. He is not better than Russell Westbrook. So reports are coming in that Austin Reaves has been named the starter and the closer for the Lakers, with Russell Westbrook still on the books. Now, I get it. I know what everybody going to say, man. I got to talk to the bosses too. This ain't right. Austin Reaves, believe it or not, did have a great year last season. Had a better, more efficient year to me, I think, than Russell when we look at all the mistakes Russell made. That's a given. But if you was going to make this decision, why the hell you ain't make this decision last year when you really had a chance of making the postseason? That's my problem. And I know this was under Frank Vogel's watch last season. So you mean to tell me that Darwin Ham, who one of the first things he did when he was a head coach was to communicate with Russ? You mean to tell me it's his decision solely to make Austin Reaves on paper the starter and the closer? Wow. I'm not feeling that. I'm really not. Austin Reaves is good, but he is not better than Russell. And I know the Russell, LeBron, AD experiment didn't work last year, but was stuck with it again this year. So I need my guy. I need the stars to be out there. You're not letting Russell start nor finish. I get the closing thing. I really don't have a problem with Austin Reaves closing, playing more minutes in the fourth quarter. But having him being I don't know about all that, man. Unless you're going to move Russell to the 2 spot. If you move Russell to the 2 spot, LeBron at the 3, AD at the 4, whoever you got at the 5, then, maybe you can sell me on that. But Darwin Ham, strike one. Strike one. And I promise you, I'm not doing this season. I'm not going through all these up and down struggles that the Lakers put me through last year. Are you kidding me? 3 strikes and I'm out. And this was the first mistake. It really was. I know Russell wasn't that good last year. But Austin Reaves is not better than him. If A, because A, it's just like this. You could put me at the point guard. If Anthony Davis is not ready to rock and roll, there's nothing to really talk about. That's where the buck actually stops at. Not LeBron, Anthony Davis is where the buck stop at, right? So if he's ready to rock, we know LBJ's ready to rock. Austin Reaves, a good facilitator. Like I said, he'll probably make less mistakes in clutch games on the fourth quarter. But to have him over top of Russell as a starter and a closer just doesn't make absolutely no sense to me, man. I'm keeping it in 1,000. I'm looking online and I'm seeing more things. Stephen A. Smith. Let's talk about Stephen A. Smith and the shots he took at Alex Kuminga of the Golden State Warriors. So apparently on First Take yesterday, because I don't even watch the show anymore, Stephen A said, I'm worried about Kuminga. I'm hearing too many things about him off the court in terms of his head. The level of discipline he lacks. I'm hearing that he is shortchanging the Warriors in that regard, and he got to get his act together. Was this out of bounds for Stephen A. Smith? Two things can be true, in my opinion. What Stephen A. saying may be valid. He may actually heard that from a reliable source. But I really just personally be having a problem, a consistent problem, because it's consistent behavior with Stephen A. Smith taking the mental angle, trying to downplay black athletes when he doesn't really get it from the horse's mouth. It's he say, she say at the end of the day. I don't care how you spin his popularity and his credibility. If he doesn't get it from the horse's mouth, it's pretty much he say, she say. And Stephen A will get on national television and make this guy, like that statement generally will make you think that Kuminga is a real knucklehead. He's immature. He's going to be a problem. You talk about off the court issues, like things that could wind him up in jail. Like, what are we really talking about? For you not to really put context behind it, but you say it on the national television at a popular show. Stephen A. He's made so much money off of doing that, and I will forever have an issue with Stephen A. on that account because it doesn't even matter. It does matter if what he's saying is true. I'm not taking away that because you don't want to see anybody, especially a young brother that got potential, go downhill. But if you cared so much, why you the man, you supposed to have all the connects. You mean to tell me you can't get in contact with Kuminga, find out his side of the story, or maybe his side of the story is just not even relevant to what you want to do on your show, which is cool, but it's selective because when it comes to some people that you're close with, you will reach out to them before you get on the air and talk because you'll make it known that you reached out to them for their comment, for their reaction, and for their insight and opinion on things. So I don't like how Stephen A. doing this, how he did this on TV with just little context. Like I said, it might be true, but if you don't give me no facts, bro, you doing the same things that people really don't really rock with you for anyway at the end of the day. I haven't seen anybody in the Warriors complaining about him publicly. It damn sure didn't affect anything on the court. They won a damn championship. I don't know, man. It's just another storyline, another narrative to put a target to me on an up and coming black athlete, thanks to Stephen A. Not saying that Stephen A is lying on the kid, but his just delivery and where he do it at, when he do it, and how he do it, bro, it just be bugging out. I gotta talk to the bosses about Stephen A. I don't really respect that. So now we're gonna be focusing on Kuminga all season. We're gonna be all in his business now. Or maybe Golden State because Stephen A initiated this conversation, and maybe, like I said, it could be credibility and validation to the statements. Golden State may actually not want to deal with this, depending on if we hear something else. Like it starts a lot of BS when the media does this without actual facts or talking, from real sources. Just my thoughts, man. This is Seven Mitchell. This is the Best of Seven Sports Talk. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all, let y'all know my thoughts, my reactions on Austin Reaves being named the starter and the closer for the Lakers. I just nah. He's good. He's good. Don't get it confused. I don't really mind him being a closer. But why is Darwin Ham doing this? Like, who's the real decision maker? I didn't expect this one. I'm gonna keep it real. I know the Russell thing didn't work last year, but we stuck with him. We stuck with him. We need AD to step up, and then we can see how this thing play out. But bringing in Austin Reaves to start and close, bro, it's just going to really rock Russell Westbrook's mental throughout this season. Another distraction. I got to talk to the bosses about the Lakers, bro. I really do. I don't know. But strike one, Darwin Ham. Strike one. 3 strikes and I'm out when it comes to the Lakers. I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not going through what I went through last year, most definitely. Hopefully these guys can stay and keep things pretty consistent. I want to see LeBron break the title. But if the Lakers keep making dumb decisions, bro, they got 2 more on my watch for this year. I'm out. And I mean it. This is 7 Mitchell, man, with the best of 7 Sports Talk. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. About to end the live stream. Y'all stay safe. Peace.